Hi for one, John here, and I thought we would take a few supers of honey off and grow them and extract them. It's a really lovely day today. This is a nice little location here. I have a look over there in the sheep and everything here. It looks really nice. You can just see the sheep there. Look. Sheep lying down. I don't know what that means, but there they are, having a little rest in the shade of a tree.
Hi everyone, we've just been up to the apiary up by the horses and we've taken these two boxes off, so we're going to extract them now. As you can see, we've got one all really beautiful and capped, so we're all ready to go. We've got some more to come off, but John's going to do them tomorrow, so we'll just do these boxes today. Won't be too big a job then for us, will it? So over to you, John, to do the cutting.
Have I got to cut it all off?
Yeah, it's not my job.
Oh, okay then. Right then, I'll cut the wax off then, Lynn.
Okay.
Ready? This is our first.
You know I can't be trusted with knives.
Right, let's have a look. Oh look. So I normally use this knife, don't I, Lynn? Mm-hmm. But we have got the roller as well. I'll get the most off with that. Just like that. Then I finish off with my little trusty roller. That just gets the last little bits of cappings off. So we do that to all the frames, and then we'll put them in the machine, and I'll show you my technique of using a machine that hasn't got a motor with it. Well, because this is a manual honey extractor I've got, there's the handle to it. What I do, instead of keep doing that with the handle all the time, I'm getting...
Who is that? Is that me?
Well, sometimes you do it, but sometimes I do it. So instead of using that, I use this. It's a drill. So I just put my drill, quite a powerful drill, on the end of this, and let that be the motor. So I just start the drill very slowly, and it does the trick.
Okay, right, here we go. This is always the best bit, isn't it? John lets me do this. We hope it don't go all over the floor. No, good target.
Going through the double filter, Lin, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it goes into the settling tank then for 24 hours, doesn't it?
Doesn't look half bad, does it?
It's quite nice. A nice colour, isn't it, Lynn?
We've had to wait a little while for the honey this year, so it's going to be extra special for us.
Yeah, well,
because it's taught us a bit of patience.
They didn't cap it off until recently, did they?
No.
And some of it was a bit crystallised, we noticed.
Yeah. So probably not getting quite as much as what you'd hoped for, eh?
Probably one of my poorest years for honey, I'd say, wouldn't you?
Could have been a bit disappointing if you were a new beekeeper. But, you know, it just goes to show that some years are different to others, and that's it really, isn't it? So we're grateful to get anything that we can offer them. It's nice.
There we are. There's a little bit of our lovely honey. You can't beat seeing it all fully labelled in jars. It always looks so pretty. I don't really want to sell it. It looks so nice. We'll go down to the apiary now, and I'm going to take some supers off that were wet and see how well they've been cleaned out by the bees. That's the next stage. Back here at the hive now, and what I'm doing is I've got on top of this hive, I've got the wet supers, and I'm just going to have a look to see if the bees have cleaned them up fine. It's a really hot day today. It's sort of 28 Celsius or something like that, and I've got my shorts on. I hope the bees don't sting me. Here we go. Let's have a look to see whether or not they've cleaned them up. I've actually got a Asian hornet trap here, a monitoring trap, and it's full of wasps. So it's done a good job, that has. Look, completely full of wasps. See, they are quite busy at the front here. Look at them all. It's a hot day, so a lot of them are sort of milling around, really. Now these are completely dried out. You can have a look. Everyone, all of this is completely dry. There's not a bit of nectar in there anywhere. So it's really nice. Nice and clean, nice and dry. Take all these off of here now. There's not a lot of frames in this one. I've just let them clean these. There's about 8 frames in here there was. So I'll show you inside in a minute. So that's completely clean. That's really nice. All ready for the winter. So can you see I've just got the ground board open in here. So they've come up in here. They took all the liquid honey down into the main hive. They really think this is outside the hive. It's getting robbed there by a wasplet. So they do think it's outside the hive, even though it's on the hive. It's a good way of cleaning out the supers. They're absolutely completely clean, they are. There's not a drop of liquid nectar in there or honey anywhere. I've got some more being cleaned in this hive here as well. So they've stuck the lid down. Sometimes they do stick the lid down when you're doing this process. Have a look if these clean. Have a look to see if they've cleaned this one out okay. Yep, it's all nice and clean. It's very light. There's hardly any weight to that. That's how you can tell. And look in there as well, obviously. That's really light. There's no nectar in there at all. So that's fine to store for the winter. And you won't get no wax moth in there because it's had no brood in it at all. And if I completely seal it up, there's no wax moth going to get in there. Right, back up the farm now, just adding a bit to this video, a little bit more interesting I think. This part is, can you see that hive there, the white one? It's a swarm that I caught and it's overflowing now with bees. You can see they're all out at the front and I'm going to unite it eventually with the one on the left of it. Quite a few bees in that hive. We'll have a look what it's like in the bottom box now, whether they filled it out. The last video I showed, they hadn't quite, well, they'd only really sort of done a few frames in there. We'll see if they filled up all 6 frames in the bottom box. Right then, I think I better go and get my suit on. I don't want to take a chance of getting stung, so we'll open this up now. I'll just get my suit on just to make sure they don't sting me, and I'll put another hive in the place here and put all these bees in the hive. Right then, this is a super on this nuke box and the main brood there, you know, the larger frames. I'm going to split this in two now, put it on two roofs. This hive here is going in its place. I'll go through this main brood one here first and have a look in here. We might find the queen in here or see what's going on. Well, the queen has laid up this frame. It's got a nice lot of cat brood in that. As you can see, it's all laid up, look. We've got cat brood in there, a new frame, all lovely. Both sides got cat brood in it. So I'll put that in first. I'm looking for the queen to see if I can find it. So there's no queen on there, and that's going into the first thing at the front there. And all them flying bees are coming in this hive now. And they'll be quite happy in there because they've got a bit more room. Because they were bearding a lot on this one. Frame number 2. That's got brood in it as well. That's that is completely full of eggs as well, this one. Brood and eggs. So there's loads of eggs in there. We've got brood in the centre and we've got eggs all around the outside. So, you know, that's pretty healthy. Well, the queen was a swarm queen, and I did mark it blue, so I know it's not this year's queen, but that's the only paint pen I had on me at the time, so I just have to mark it in the records that it's not a this year's queen, even though it's blue. There's a lot of brood on that one as well. This one, that's the third frame, that's full of brood as well. Cat brood on the third frame. Can't see a queen on this frame. One of my really nice subscribers, Alvin, said that he thought this queen was an Italian queen because of the colour of it. So I hope we find the queen. It's a very light brown coloured queen. Yeah, and Alvin said he's sure it was like an Italian. On my last video, I don't know if you remember, but this was just a frame in here because the wax had fallen down in the heat, and I took it out and just left the wax frame, just left the wooden frame in there, and they filled it all out, look, with cone, nice and straight, because I put it in the middle of 2 frames that was already drawn, so that helps them to draw the nice straight comb like that. Look, it's still going down. There's still a little bit to go at the bottom, an inch. Can't see the queen on there. This one's drawn out, look. It's just got mostly nectar in there. This is not fully drawn out, but we're looking for the queen still. This one here, that one there, look, is full of honey stores for the winter. That's full right up, that one. That's going to go at the back. This one is all honey stores as well. That's for the winter for them. This is what this one's got, brood and stores on it. See, it's got a nice bit of brood round there, look. All this is capped honey. You can see the difference in the colour and the cappings. You can see the nice capped brood ready for starting up the winter bees. That one's all capped brood as well. There's the queen on this one. So it's just there, look, near my blue finger is quite a light brown queen. And Alvin said he thought it was an Italian looking one. See, look, very nice calm queen, Alvin, and it does look like an Italian queen, doesn't it? She's having a little look round here, look, looking at the cat larvae, cat brood. They're just around there, look, looking after. There's a young bee there. This one just there underneath is a very young bee. This one here, under there, it's still got fur on it. So we put her in the cage, in the box now, keep her safe. So this is in the new hive. As you can see, I've put all the frames in there now. So I've got all the brood frames here, and I've got all the super frames here. I'm only leaving this like this temporary, because once they get used to this box, after a couple of days, then I'm going to unite it with this hive next to it. So this hive will go on the top of here with newspaper in 2 or 3 days. We are starting to orientate now to the front of this and going in that entrance. Another day, by tomorrow afternoon, they'll all be going in there absolutely fine, as if nothing have ever happened. Right, there we are. Put the old newt box on the top, and these few bees here will run down and go in there eventually. And you know, they found the entrance all right. These, look, they're going in and out. They're fine. Right, that's that done. I can easily unite this now in 3 days time. I'll do another video on that, and I'll be putting one up very shortly on my treatment for varroa mites. So thanks for watching everyone. It was a little bit messy, but I'll sort all that out. All them frames will be in the right boxes next time when after I've united it. They'll all be, the small frames will be at the top and the large group ones will be at the bottom. Just for now they're a bit mixed like that, but they'll be right for 3 days. So see you all on the next episode everyone, and thanks for watching. Ta-ra everyone. See ya. Bye. Oh, there's a wasp here. Wasp trying to rob. See ya.